As host of the longest-running morning show in Houston, Dean and Raj have never been afraid to shake things up. They may not always seek out controversy, but it always seems to find them. Dean Myers and Roger Beatty arrived at KKRW The Arrow in the late 90s after a headline-grabbing stint in Denver. For over 2 decades, they entertained Houstonians with features like The Birthday Scam, Dead Chick in the Envelope, and song parodies from the Dean and Raj Singers. In 2009, the duo moved to Houston's KGLK, The Eagle. Their mission is to make the drive to work as tolerable as possible. As Raj once said, when we go on the air, we realize there are a number of our listeners that are really dreading going to their jobs. And this is the truth. To which Dean added, we always said that if we could make just one person laugh out there, we would be fired, because it's not enough. Well, today, it is enough. The Texas Radio Hall of Fame welcomes Dean and Raj.
Hi there, I'm and Raj. Dean couldn't make it today. His wife recently had surgery. She's okay, but is not mobile. Plus, he found out there was no talent fee. And those of you that know Dean know that's true. When I found out we were going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, my coworker and fellow Hall of Famer Scott Sparks came into the studio and he said, I think you're really going to like this hall. It's very cool. The ceremony is a lot of fun. And I said, yeah, but why is it in Light My Fart, Texas? I mean, or as Doug Harris was always fond of saying, where Jesus lost his sandals. And Scott looks at me and says, I'm from there. So I said, I'm sure it's very nice. And it is. This is a great place. This is almost big enough to hold all our egos. The very first day that I arrived in Houston for our job interview, I'm staying in a hotel in the Galleria, and of course I get up in the morning to check out the competition. And the first show I listen to is our direct competitor, or would-be, LOL, and Stevens and Pruitt are on. Rest in peace, Stevens and Pruitt. And I'm like, damn, this isn't going to be very easy. And then I tuned down to KRBE, the top pop station in the market, and the host is calling himself Sam Malone. I'm like, well, I've heard that name. And at that very moment, he's doing a radio interview with Ted Danson. I'm like, is this a bit? Is everybody on the show named Sam Malone? What the hell's going on here? Will the real Sam Malone please stand up? Please stand up. We all have a million stories, and I'm not going to try to tell you all our stories because everybody here are here for a reason with all your great experiences. And there's a lot of people to thank. First and foremost, my beautiful wife, Amy, who's the funniest person I know, and I steal all my stuff from her. That's part of the deal. It's in the license. The people that brought us to Houston, which are, and 2 of them are here. I haven't seen them forever. Dusty Black, Dave Dillon, Frank Carter. I think Frank had known somebody in Arizona where we were working in Phoenix, and we were on the beach at the time, which is hard because we're in the desert. And the programmer, whoever it was in Phoenix, said, you should check out these 2 guys. Sometimes they don't suck. And Dean and I turned that into a career, not sucking all the time. And then, of course, being hired over to the Eagle by Mark Cretion and Johnny Chang, who had the wisdom to realize if they couldn't beat us, they should just hire us. So and we're still there at the Eagle, amazingly. I don't know. We'll just go till they fire us. That's the way it works, right? But when I thank people for being here, it really starts with Dean. Kind of glad he's not here, really. We taught each other a lot. It's been a marriage. You know how that works, right? And so we've been together over 30 years. And he taught me a couple of things. The biggest thing he taught me was how to say no. Dean is great at that, a hard no. And I mean to everybody, consultants, to programmers and management. Now that gets tricky. You have to make them think you're saying yes, but then you just don't do it. You got to massage that. But most of all, to sales and promotions. Sales, God bless them, they bring us the money, right? But you can't hedge on that. When they come in with an idea, if you say, well, let me think, maybe that works, the next thing you know, your ass is in a dunk tank, in a thong, and a gag ball. You know that's true. So the changes that all of us have seen in the many years we've been in radio, from these studios here to the equipment we use now, freaking social media. Oh no, it's not good enough just to do a radio show. You've got to FaceTime, Instagram, TikTok, Diddy, Twitter. Showing my age a little bit. But in the end, it's, I'm what I was when I started in 1980, and it's just a DJ, and I'm proud to be here with you. Thank you very much.